The only way I can be beat is if you cheat. If you cheat. If you play fair and square, I'm gonna win. I mean,
Hey, what up, babes? Welcome back. It's Barb City where it's litty. Let's go on ahead and get into it. Our first topic is going to be on Ice Spice. So, you guys, it looks like Ice Spice might have some karma going on as far as taking people's hairstyles, outfits, flows, bars, homegirls, man, all that good stuff, right? There is a girl that goes by the name of Stunna Sandy, and people are not talking about this enough. So, this is her Instagram right here, you guys, and she does do music. And let me tell you, you have never heard somebody take someone's sound until you hear this, okay? She sounds literally identical to Ice Spice. It's kind of like she's using AI, but let's get into some of the things that people are saying about her. This is not crazy. No, proves that this sound is duplicated and nothing special. Anyone can do it, and Ice will melt and fade away in the upcoming years. Another person said, Ice Spice needs to sue this B for copyright infringement. Shotty copied her homework and changed the answers up just a little bit. And another person says, "Come say, or excuse me, some say princess, some say mother. I say neither, but she clearly has sons." And even one person noticed how shady this girl is, you guys. She is not following Ice Spice. Like, how could you literally be copying every single thing about this girl, but not be following her? Okay? Don't try to sit here and come out and act like you just made that up off the top of your head. Now, what I will say is that, like I said in the beginning, Ice Spice has taken several things from another great, legendary, iconic rapper. So this is very much her karma. And I am trying to see where this goes. Like, is there going to be some type of rap battle in the future? Will she replace Ice Spice? I don't know. Let me know what you guys feel in the comments. And let's move forward into this whole Bia and Botsy B situation, because I definitely want to give you guys my opinion on that. And then I also want to get into this alleged story that's going around now about Bachiana being evicted. So let's move on. The amount of negative headlines that have came out ever since Bachiana announced her album is sad, if you ask me. It's just like all the sympathy, the payola, the rants. Are you going to give your fans anything positive as far as this album rollout goes? Or is it just going to be full of drama like it was predicted? So I just want to give you guys a reminder as to where all this started and why I feel like Bachiana is trying to reignite a beef with Bia and try to use that towards her album rollout as well. It's just like, first of all, this situation with you and Bia happened months ago. There's no reason why you should be sitting up on Twitter responding to an absolute nobody with an opinion on the situation. It's like you ignore people all day long. All right. So we all know that in Bia's diss track to Botsy B, she said that Botsy B was sleeping around on Offset. We know that Bachiana went live and she was screaming, hooping, and hollering, calling Bia a liar. We also know that Offset kind of sort of confirmed what Bia said, saying that Bia was not lying, and he also posted to his Instagram story before Bia even said that, and said that Bachiana effed it in on him. Okay, so keep all of that in mind. Now, this is the tweet that came from an absolute nobody as far as Bachiana goes, and it says, Bia spilled all that girl's tea, but y'all called this trash. Bachiana responded to that person and said, that B ain't spill. I'll pay her $1 million in cash to provide receipts of me talking to any end before this situation. So again, you guys, the fact that she responded to this person, in absolute nobody in her world, right? The fact that she responded to them and this situation happened so long ago, like, that's how you can tell when Bachiana is trying to get people to talk about her. And that's why I'm glad that Bia responded the way that she did, because not everybody wants to sit up and post private messages and pictures and go back and forth online all day like children, right? So Bia tweeted and said, boo, beneath me. Next, like, girl, get the F over it. That's old news. Let's go on ahead and get into this whole situation with the eviction thing, right? So this is what's being put out. TMZ reports that Botsy B has been sued and evicted from her $5 million home in Atlanta for not paying rent. The rapper has reportedly not paid rent within the last 6 months following the underperformance of the recent singles. So, you guys, let's be clear. I did see everybody saying that this is not Bachiana's house, this is Offset's house, and things like that. But I don't believe the story. I don't believe that Bachiana is being evicted, maybe being sued, because I did see and report on this same story, like something about her being sued over a house not too long ago. But again, I feel like this just adds to the negative headlines, like the stories, the sympathy, the payola. It's just like back to back to back every single day. With that being said, you guys, let's go on ahead and move forward into Bigfoot and this whole Spotify ordeal. So Spotify put out their top rap albums globally list, okay? And I just want to start by saying they were talking about the albums that were put out in 2024. I hate when you guys always attach Nicki Minaj to every single thing. Nicki Minaj's album was not only released in 2023, but they are talking about Spotify. Outside of Spotify, we all know that Nicki Minaj not only had the best-selling, most streamed female rap album of 2023, but although it was released in 2023, she also had the best-selling, most streamed female rap album in 2024 as well, despite all the other female rappers putting out albums. So I just had to make that very clear. Like, stop doing that. Anyways, let's get into the list. It says Megan by Megan Thee Stallion was the only album by a female rapper to appear in the top rap albums globally on Spotify list. And as you guys can see, she is right there at the bottom at number 10. So I did find this very, very interesting. One, because we all seen that Glorilla outperformed this album. We all seen them combine Megan Act 1 and Megan Act 2 sales. Like, we all seen Glorilla outstream this album. Like, this album did not perform well at all whatsoever, right? And I just want to remind you guys of something that actually happened with Spotify and this album when it was released. Okay, it says Megan Thee Stallion's self-titled album Megan has had 30 million streams removed from her latest album, repositioning her to number 30 on the global Spotify. So you guys ended up taking 30 million streams from her that you guys felt were not legitimate streams, but you still put her in the top 10 on your list. And that's why people are saying that the payola that is allegedly being used by Roc Nation is so obvious. Let's go on ahead and move forward into Beyonce and people thinking that her net worth going from 800 million to 760 million is a bad thing, and how they feel they are flexing on her, talking bad about her because of it. So this is what's being reported. First of all, it says Forbes revealed that Beyonce's net worth is currently $760 million, down $40 million from the last update. Taylor Swift, who's sitting at 1.6 billion, and Rihanna with 1.4 billion remain the richest female musicians of all time. And if you guys look right here at the top, you can see the old post from Forbes where it says her net worth was 800 million, and at the bottom in 2024 it says 760 million. So before I have just a very quick key, you guys, I just want to say you guys are not flexing in the comments like, oh, her net worth is dropping, she's going broke. Like, please stop doing that, you guys. First of all, you guys are literally making broke people look bad. Like, how dare you think you could talk about somebody having only $760 million for a net worth, and you possibly can't even get $76.
You shut the fuck up.
Like, please stop. But what I will say is that maybe if her and Rock Nation stop allegedly forking out all this money into Bigfoot. No, let me stop. Now, with all of that being said, thank you for enjoying Barb City mother effing blooper rolls. Remember, when in doubt, pull your mother effing blunt out. And until next time, I love you guys so much. Thanks.